India is a country rich in history, culture, and beauty. We are the second most populated country in the world, with over 1.3 billion people. Some of the wealthiest people in the world live here, and the poorest of the poor. Due to the caste system that still controls much of their life, India is a division between the rich and the poor. Most of the people are with the aimless conduct received by the tradition from their fathers, lying in spiritual darkness that comes short of the glory of God. 70% of people live on less than $2 per day. India has more than 375 million children, the largest number of any country in the world. Nearly 50% of the world hungry is in India. 47% of children in India are underweight, with widespread chronic malnutrition. 5.6 million children die every year because they are not getting the proper nutrition. India has the largest population of street children. Street children suffer from destitution, neglect, abuse, and exploitation. It is estimated that in urban areas alone, there are 11 million children on the street. India is now home to 30 million orphans. About 10.5 million children wake up to a day of labor, not school. The factors that contribute to child labor include the hungry and poverty. The risks that these children face can have an irreversible physical, psychological, and moral impact on their development, health, and well-being. But that is where New Life India enters into the mission to affirm Christ's passion for all the vulnerable people of India to make the rest of life the best of life. We see beyond the division and hopelessness. New Life India doesn't limit its exertions with the narrow confines of prejudice, kindred, race, sect, and so on, but widen its sphere as far as its facilities extend. It intimates the mercies of the Creator and multiplies on every side the comfort and satisfactions of people. New Life India aims in all the blessings it can diffuse in the glory of God. It does the work of God, glorifying His bounties and opening the riches of His mercies. Building on a passion that was started over 50 years ago, New Life India was founded to share the gospel of Christ and to connect the people of Christ through Christian kindness, meeting all intangible needs of communities. Being led by David Joseph, our Indian-based organization continues to grow to be a source of light and life to the people of the communities we serve. We are seeking to bring about sustainable change, both spiritually and physically, to the people and nation of India. The objective of the New Life India is represented as twofolds, the spiritual and the bodily wants of man. Because the Son of God effectively alleviated both, we seek first to meet right now the needs of underprivileged people through mercy ministries. This then allows us to engage on a deeper personal level with those we serve. We do this in a number of ways: fresh water wells, weekly food distributions, medical camps, disaster relief, and emergency care, HIV care for AIDS patients, caring for the elderly, reaching out through red light ministries and restoration, and monthly leprosy outreach. Often, as a result of mercy ministries, we build lasting relationships that lead to other ways we can help and affect the change. We also daily come in contact with families and children that are filled with the love of Jesus Christ, our Lord, who have been abandoned. New Life India is dedicated to releasing children from economic, physical, and spiritual poverty. We are providing orphans with food, shelter, education, health care, as well as Christian teaching. Today, we still are active in the fight to save children from poverty, helping the children through child sponsorship programs and education health provisions. We understand that the poverty is deeper than the lack of food, clothing, and shelter. It is the lack of hope, which makes children believe life doesn't hold anything for me. I don't count. I'm garbage. In order to give children hope, we recognize that it's a growing commitment to education that is really a key to opening the future that wouldn't otherwise exist for these children. However, unless their hunger is not addressed first, their education remains of secondary importance. We believe if the orphans are given better opportunities and access to education, their own future as well as that of the community improves to a great extent. Today, we offer quality education. Our students are recognized for their excellence. Finally, we have the great joy and opportunity of sharing the gospel as our Lord desires all men to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. We do this in everything we do, sometimes in word, but always in action and love. We are the witness for Christ first in local communities and then surrounding regions, and then we reach people of all cultures and languages, and finally, even to the outermost parts of the earth, with a mission that the sorrows of people be alleviated in Jesus Christ. The best part of what we do is we see those we serve become a part of change in our own spheres of influence. You, together with the New Life India, are an important part of bringing this message and hope to the underprivileged people of India. Tell a friend, like us on Facebook. $35 give hope to a child in need. Your sponsorship will ensure that children get access to shelter, education, nutrition, health, and sanitation facilities. But He will be doing much more than helping meet the basic needs of a child. He will equip them for life. Together, friends, we can bring hope to the beautiful land of India. You can and you will make a difference.